For today's recipe, you'll need yellow zucchini. And I used about 4 hard-boiled eggs. I used 6. A bunch of green onions. Some sweet pickle relish. And today I'm using this Montreal steak seasoning because I realized I didn't have any black pepper. And this has a lot of black pepper in it. And then a homemade, it says chili powder on there, but believe me, it's chili powder in there, but it's what I made. It's homemade. I just reused the container. Some Creole seasoning, some garlic powder, onion powder, Duke's mayonnaise, and some spicy brown mustard. These are the items that we're going to be using today. Hey foodies! Today we're going to be making potato salad in a very simple, not that many ingredients salad with a twist. Always with a twist, right? Instead of using potatoes, we're going to make a low carb version using squash, zucchini. So I left this one so that I could show you what I did. I already have a bowl, already pre-cut all the rest of them. And this is fresh out of my garden, y'all. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take the skin off because I made this, the last time I made this, I didn't take the skin off and it was fine. But this one, these guys had a rough part on there. And so I don't want that in the salad. So I'm just gonna quickly, well, as quick as I can. Yeah, I never claimed to be a professional chef. I'm just an ordinary home cook. And well, I'm not that coordinated either. Cut the top off and the back end off. And all that's going into the compost. So I'm just gonna cut this into bite-sized pieces. Okay, so I finished cutting up the last of my zucchini and peeling it and everything. I put the peels aside to go in my compost. And you guys, if you have chickens and you get fresh eggs, then you know what I'm about to say. They are so hard to peel when you boil them. But I was watching a YouTube channel that I like to watch pretty regular, and on that channel they showed how a trick to, you know, taking the shells off of fresh hard-boiled eggs. So I saved the last 2 eggs so I could try and do this with you. Now watch it not work. It works about maybe 98% of the time. So you crack the egg. Now remember, these are hard-boiled. You crack the egg really, really good. Get it all nice and crumbly, right? And then you roll it. And you just roll it. And then I'm gonna show you. See, it's all cracked up, right? And then see, look, it just peels right off. So I'm gonna finish peeling this. You guys, I learned this from, like I said, from a YouTuber that I like to watch called Stivers Homestead, and they showed this on one of their episodes when they were making, I believe it was deviled eggs. deep fried deviled eggs. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try that because, you know, it's hard trying to peel these things and be able to do it in a manner that is not gonna use up or ruin eggs when I'm trying to make deviled eggs. So anyways, I'd say about 98% of the time it works. There are some eggs that just want to be tougher than others, and then it doesn't work. But for the most part, it works pretty good. So that's the way I do all my hard-boiled eggs now for everything. I think what it does is it loosens up the membrane that's under the shell. Because once you have that membrane peeled back, then the rest of the shell comes off smoothly. So, oh. Okay, so this is one of the 2% that it didn't do as great. Okay, so I got the egg chopped up and ready to go. So now I'm just gonna add all my ingredients into this bowl. Hopefully this bowl is big enough so that I could mix it all without making a mess. At least that's the goal, is not to make a mess. So let's see if we can accomplish that. I'm just gonna pour these. Now, when I made this salad once before, I cooked the zucchini. And I'm still toying with trying to get the texture right. And the texture was just a little different when you cook it. I boiled it like I would potatoes. This time I chose to just leave it raw so I can see how well that works out. Okay, so I didn't pour all of it in there. I just poured a little bit so that I can get it mixed up, and then I'll add more and mix it because this bowl is not as big. Okay, and I'm just gonna pour the eggs in here. And remember, this was 6 eggs. And then I'm just gonna put the green onion. And like I said, this is just a simple recipe. I do like to add other things to my potato salad, but this particular one, it's just always good, and it doesn't require a lot. You can add into it whatever you want. Make your potato salad, whatever you use to make your potato salad normally, you can add those ingredients to this. That's all I'm doing, is just making this like I would my regular potato salad, except for I'm using the zucchini instead of potatoes. Okay, so I'm gonna set that aside. Oh no, I don't think this bowl is gonna be big enough. Okay, you guys, so as you can see, I had to upgrade my bowl. That bowl was just too small. It was not gonna allow me to mix everything like I wanted to. Anyways, I'm just gonna give this a really good stir. I'm probably gonna add more sweet pickle to this. I think that should be good. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some Duke's mayonnaise. You guys, I love this mayonnaise. I'm a new convert, I guess, to Duke's mayonnaise. Now, I don't measure anything. I just go by sight, smell, and taste. So, when you're putting in your seasonings and stuff, this is the onion powder. I suggest you just put in as much as you feel you want and then taste it. This is the garlic powder. And then taste it and adjust. That's all I do. This is that Montreal pepper seasoning. I should say steak seasoning with cracked pepper in it. And then this is the Creole seasoning. And I usually put way too much mayonnaise, so I always start with less mayonnaise and then I work myself up and build up to what consistency I like and texture that I like. So well, maybe this bowl wasn't big enough either, because I'm making a mess. So I'm gonna add some more mayonnaise to this. I used to use my hands to mix my potato salad. Don't get all nervous, you guys. I'm not gonna do that now. There's a lot of people that still do it that way. Mix it with their hands. And of course, hopefully they've washed their hands, right? But I used to do it that way because it's just something about feeling it and connecting with the food that you're making. Okay. Now, I am gonna just taste this to see if my seasoning is good. Tastes like potato salad, you guys. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more of this Creole seasoning to it. And a little bit more of this pepper steak seasoning to it. A little bit more garlic because I love garlic. Once you get to know me, you'll find out that I really do love garlic a lot. I put garlic in everything. Okay, a little bit more onion powder. And I think I'm gonna go with a little bit more of this brown mustard. Okay, let me bring it closer so you can see it. That is our squash salad. Faux potato salad. And you guys, if you're from the South, you especially know you always gotta top it with some paprika, but I'm using my homemade chili seasoning, which does the trick. And there we have it. Homemade faux potato salad. It's squash salad. Lower in carbs. If you're on a low carb diet, it's a lower carb option. And it tastes good. It tastes like potato salad. And I think, so far, I think I like the raw version of it better than the cooked. So let me plate this up. Okay, guys. Okay, so this bite is for me. Oh my goodness, this is good. I definitely think the raw version is better. The texture still isn't quite potato, but it's more believable. Now, when I made this before, my husband, who is a real picky eater, said that he liked this salad better than regular potato salad. I was like, really? Wow, okay. So, he used to be, I guess he still is diabetic. It's just he's no longer on the medications, because through eating healthier foods, eating homegrown, fresh, real food, not processed food, and cutting out our sugars and a lot of the carbs, has made it possible for him to not take his medicine anymore. So I'm trying to find ways to keep him on this path. And when he said that he liked this so much better, I'm like, wow, okay, that says a lot. So anyways, you guys, my oven is making a lot of noise behind me. I got some country style pork ribs going in there, and on the stove I got some greens. You guys, it's gonna be a good dinner. I just wanted to show you this part of the dinner, and I will include photos so you can see how everything looks plated up and everything. But hey, this is what I'm feeding my family tonight. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching my videos. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please click subscribe. I'm trying to see how this goes. If you guys are loving the videos with the recipes and me cooking and stuff, you can tell I'm really new at this whole thing. But yeah, if you really like it, then show me by clicking the like button, and I'll continue to do more videos like this. Every Friday I'll put out a new video for the foodies out there. So as always, you guys, God bless.